Hello, hello, hello. I had a really not good day yesterday. So for those of you who do not know, I have a truck. So yesterday I went to go take sheet metal to the vet. I'll start even earlier than this. Okay, I left really early, like earlier than I needed to for the appointment because I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take the truck because it's more reliable and I feel like driving it, but that means that I have to like let it warm up first because it is an older vehicle and I don't want to fuck it up by like turning it on and running it immediately. Basically. Not that I even could if I really wanted to because the front windshield needs a lot of time to defrost. I'm letting the truck heat up. Another vehicle. Gotta let it heat up. I'm thinking, I'm like, I'm half on like literally everything. Like I'm looking at the gauges and I'm like, I'm half on literally everything. I don't feel like getting gas right now. I'll get gas when I get to town. So I head out, I get a coffee, all right, and I make it quite a ways, and I'm thinking the whole time, I'm like, man, I should drive this truck more. Like, I kid you not, like, I'm mumbling to myself. I'm like, this is really nice. I've got the country radio station fucking blasting. I've got the window down because I am a basic bitch that likes to drive with the driver's side window down, and I'm having like a great time. Like the sun is starting to shine better, like the morning gloom is fading away, and I'm having like a great time driving my fucking pickup truck with the driver window down and country radio blasting. I'm like, yay! I've got a coffee. I'm living the life. I'm going to the vet. Like this is, and nothing's wrong with sheet metal. It's just like his little checkup, and after like he does this and he gets his blood work done and everything, like he's gonna get like a clean bill of health, I bet, and I'm gonna be able to start bonding him with baby princess. And this is such a good day. This is such a good day. Like I was actually really positive at the start of the day. Okay, I was like, this is a good day. It's the simple things in life, chat. Like driving a truck in the crisp morning air with the sun slowly breaking more out of the clouds. Like this might be like a weird thing to say, but like I feel like my truck like fits in the lane so perfectly. Like I feel like it's so much easier to stay centered in my lane in that truck. Like it just has like a nice feel to it. Like I feel like I'm at like the perfect height level, and I don't need to like look at like in my car. I'm like looking at the windshield wipers, like trying to judge like how close I am to the lines and stuff. For some reason, like just driving in the car like kind of freaks me out a little bit. But in the truck, it's like I just like naturally, it's like I can just drive normal. You know, I don't worry about how close I am to the lane because I just comfortably know where I am in my lane. It's a very nice experience. Yeah, I'm in my lane. I'm flourishing. So I'm driving, and I get to maybe like the 10-mile mark, and I'm like, I get to a stoplight, and I'm like jump scared by something I've never seen before. It says check gauges, and I'm like, what? It dings at me and it says check gauges. I'm like, huh, you know what this probably is it's probably the same dinging that happens when I turn, because sometimes when you turn a corner, the truck beeps at you. Or not beeps, it like it dings, it makes a when you turn corners. That's just what it does. I don't know why it does that. It just fucking does it. Whatever. But I look at it, I'm like, huh, like maybe it's like because of that somehow. I mean, I'm not turning, I'm going straight, but maybe it's that. And maybe I just never noticed that like something is triggering like the check gauges sensor. Like it's just like an electrical wiring issue or something. I don't know. So I don't really pay much attention. But then when I go through the light, as I get to the other side of the intersection, it beeps at me again. And I'm like, that's weird. And I look at the gauges because it's saying check gauges. I thought my truck was being quirky. So I look at the gauges, and the oil, before it was at halfway, and now it's halfway between halfway and empty. I'm like, that's weird. That's definitely not where it was before, because I checked when I left. That's weird. Maybe it like just updated or something. Maybe it like, I don't know. I've never had this happen before. I'm like, I guess maybe it's an oil level gauge. It's pressure. Okay, my bad. I don't know. Oil pressure, whatever. It's the oil gauge, okay? I've only ever heard it referred to as the oil gauge. So I'm like, oh fuck. Okay, well, like maybe the oil needs to be changed. So yeah, I'm like, whatever. I'll pull into a car place, pull into an auto shop after I drop my rabbit off at the vet, because it's not that much further. It's only like I've only got like another like hour, right? It's not bad. I'm like, okay, this will be fine. It'll survive. And so I get a little bit further, and it pings at me again, and I'm like, the fuck? And I look at the gauge, and it's like dropping, and I'm like, and now it's pinging a lot. It's pinging a lot. It's going ping, 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 ping. And now I'm like, okay, I should pull over now. I will pull over right now. I need to find a spot to pull over. But I'm on a highway, so there's not like a good spot to pull over. I'm like waiting for like one of those big, because like I'm driving like it's not like a big interstate or whatever. It's like a back highway. I don't know really how to describe it. It's like it's all farm around me. So I'm like, okay, like I'm going to wait until I see like a nice big pull-off spot, because usually there's like good pull-off spots. 2-lane highway. Yes, it is 2 lanes. So I go to, I'm like looking as it's pinging at me. I'm like looking for a nice safe spot to pull off at, and then it starts steaming a little bit. The engine, or the front of the truck starts steaming a bit, and I'm like, oh, that's not good. I need to pull over like now. I need to pull over like right now. And then it starts fucking bellowing steam, like the whole fucking front of the truck is just fucking steam that's fucking pulling over the sides of the fucking engine. Like it's fucked, and I'm like, oh god, oh fuck, I've got a fucking rabbit in here. Oh wait, I missed a part. I missed this part. A part before it started steaming. It started like thumping weirdly. Actually, before it started pinging, it started like kind of rumbling, and I was like, oh, did I get like something in my tire? Like that's weird. I like turned off the radio and everything. I'm like, I must have hit something. Yeah, no, the whole fucking front of the truck starts steaming, and I'm like, I gotta get the fuck out of here, man. So I pull off to the side of the road. I'm over the fog line, but I'm like a little bit too close for comfort, and so I'm thinking about that, and I'm like, oh my god, like I gotta get sheet metal out of here. And so like I turn the fucking truck off, and I go out the passenger side door, because obviously the driver's side door is right next to the fucking highway, and I'm in too much of a panic to wait patiently for the cars to go by. I'm like, I'm going out the passenger side door. I'm taking sheet metal with me. I quickly pop on the hazards, and I fuck off, and it's just billowing steam for a while, and I'm just standing there. I'm like, oh my fucking god. And there's so many fucking cars going by, and every time they in order to fully dodge the vehicle, the vehicle is off the fog line, but in order to be safe, people are still moving over a bit, right? Because I've got my hazards on, and I'm parked on the side of the fucking highway. And so every time they do, it does that, you know, when you drive over the center line, the noise that it makes. And so I keep I'm in a state of panic. So I'm like, oh my god, are people fucking beeping at me? Yeah, it's not a wide shoulder, no. And I'm just schizoing the fuck out. I'm fucking standing 20 feet from the truck, because I don't know what's gonna happen to it. I don't know. I've never been in this situation, and what if somebody fucking hits it? I don't want to. I was schizoing out so fucking hard. I'm like, I don't want to stand next to this vehicle. I don't know what's gonna happen to it. I don't want somebody to hit it while I'm looking at it. I gotta get the fuck out of here. It's gonna blow. It's not it's going to blow. It's more people don't pay attention on the highway. And so I'm freaking out, and it's still billowing steam and shit. And so it's okay, maybe it will catch fire or something. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Did you turn it off? Yes. I turned it off, and I took the key out. So I'm standing 20 feet away, and I'm calling my parents. I'm like, "Wah!" And they're like, oh, that's weird. I'm explaining to my parents, and Papakin's like, huh, well, you could probably get some money for it at the scrapyard. And I'm like, no! And he's like, oh, well, you probably, one of the oil rings popped, or whatever the fuck he said. And Mamakin had to come all the way out to come pick me up. And I'm talking to another family member that works with auto shit. And yeah, like we were trying to figure out, there was like a little bit of oil underneath the truck, like just a tiny bit, like just like a little tiny puddle. And so I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm getting asked all these questions. They're like, well, when's the last time you did an oil change? And I'm like, I'm pretty sure Pippa did an oil change on it like a few months ago because he borrowed it and did a bunch of stuff to it. Not like did a bunch of stuff, but like he borrowed it and was like the last one to like really use it. I haven't been driving it as much because it's really expensive in gas. It's a fun vehicle to drive, but in terms of like zipping to somewhere and zipping out, it's like, well, the car has like a backup camera and costs like 1/3 the amount in gas, and it's easier to like squeak into places and stuff. And usually I'm only doing like simple stuff, right? So I'm like, all right, like I don't usually need the truck, and so I'm usually like, okay, like it's easier to take the car, so I'll just take the car. So yeah, the last person that had like really used it was Pippa, and I think he did like an oil change and stuff. I'm like, I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure it doesn't need one. Then I'm like schizoing out. I'm like doubting myself. I'm like, well, what the like, I mean, all the gauges were fine and stuff. And then the cops come. A cop comes. And I'm kind of scared of, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of scared of cops. I'm not scared of the ones in my town because like I see them around all the time and I know how they are. But a cop from another town is out here and I'm like, I put my phone like in my bag in like the most like overt way possible. Like my phone, the front of my phone is broken. I have one of those Samsung folding phones. And so I close it and then like drop it into my bag. And I'm like clasping my hands together, like trying to be like I'm like schizoing out a little bit as well because of yeah, I'm like, act natural. The cop guy, sheriff, he pulls up and he's like, so what happened? And I'm like, I don't know. And he's like, oh, well, make sure you have it gone by nightfall. And I'm like, you're an asshole. You're a fucking asshole. Oh my god, I want to go home. I miss my cops. I miss the cops in my town. What the fuck, dude? What the hell? Bro, I'm broken down on the side of the road, man. Oh my god, whatever. Fucking whatever. And I'm like, can you define nightfall? He was like, oh, well, like 5 p.m. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll try to have it gone by then. And he's like, well, are you having it towed or anything? And I'm like, I don't know. This just happened. I don't know. And he's like, oh, okay, well, if there's anything I can do to help, let me know. And I'm like, and it's like said in a way where you're like, bro, you are not gonna fucking help. You are not gonna fucking help. Not when you open with, make sure to have it gone by nightfall. Thanks, man. Fuck off, dude. Fuck off. Whatever. Anyways, yeah, he ain't doing shit. He ain't doing shit. He just... oh yeah, he was like, well, if you can't have it towed by nightfall, make sure you move it off the fog line more. And I'm like, it's not even fucking on the fog line, dude. Like, yeah, it's like too close for my comfort, but it is off the road. It is off the fucking road. And also, buddy, it won't fucking start, dude. You want me to fucking pop it into neutral and move it myself? I can't do that. It's a big-ass fucking pickup truck, asshole. And it's gonna roll right into that fucking farmer's fence if I do that, all right? And then we're gonna have another fucking issue. So don't even fucking start with me. I was crashing the fuck out. I didn't say any of this. But I'm like, I was like freaked out. And I was getting like kind of pissed off at this guy. It's like, man, cops wouldn't act like this where I'm from, man. I'm used to like small, quiet town hospitality where they're bored and they've got nothing better to do. And they want to farm brownie points in like the local community. Oh my god. So he's like, oh, do you have somebody coming to pick you up? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, do you know when they'll be here? And I'm like, I think she said in 30 minutes. And that was like 20 minutes ago. Maybe. I don't know. I had been standing on the side of the road for a while talking to my parents and trying to sort shit out. and calling neighbors and shit to see who has AAA. I can't remember else. Like what he said. I think he said a little bit more, and then he goes to leave, and then Mamakin pulls up, and I'm like, oh, she's here. All right. And he was like getting in his car to leave, but then when my mom pulls up, then he like backs off, like he closes his door and he goes to come talk to my mom, and it's like, what are you doing, dude? Go away. Go away. Fuck you, man. I fucking hate you. Go away. Are you gonna be towing it? And my mom's like, I don't know. I just got here. And he's like, oh, well, if you can move it off the shoulder, that'd be great. It needs to be gone before nightfall. And I'm like, ah, go away. I don't know. I felt kind of like a kid. I'm like, oh, so like I didn't give you all the answers you want. So now you're complaining to my mom. Go away, man. Yeah, eventually he fucks off. And Mama Kim was like, oh, well, it's nice that, like, he kept you company so you're not standing alone on the side of the road. And I was like, before you pulled up, he was literally about to leave. No, man, he did just fucking go to ditch me on the side of the road, actually. Bro was not being, like, nice, all right? He just wanted to fucking nag. Me and Mamakin, no help from the cop, end up pushing the truck like further off the shoulder, so now it's like, it's not like in a ditch, but it is like in a slope. It's like, it's not too bad. It's not too bad, but like I put it in neutral and she pushed it. Mamakin is extremely fucking strong. I wish I inherited those genes. And then we leave the truck there. Or, well, no, Mamakin talks to one of our relatives that does automotive stuff, and that relative ends up being able to get somebody to come out. But we don't know when they're gonna come out. So we're just like, okay. And then I end up leaving the key to the truck underneath the center console. And I'm like, oh man, this gives me so much anxiety. Something feels extremely wrong about having to leave the key in the truck. I mean, I hit it, but so we head off. So truck gets towed, and I found out, or talking to people, everybody was like, oh well, you know, worst case scenario, it might just be, oh god, I don't even remember what people were saying. It was like oil ring replacement. So yeah, at that point, like yesterday, it's like, all right, this can be anywhere from $300 to $3,000 in a fix. And I'm like, okay, well, I really don't want to pay that, but I will, because this truck has immense sentimental value to me. Well, that wasn't the only bad event of yesterday, but I'm going to, before I get to what happened after yesterday, I'll tell you the diagnosis. There's not a diagnosis. There's not a solid diagnosis other than the engine's fucked. The engine is completely fucked, and my two options are I can put a used engine in it that a family friend has access to for like $700, or using family connections, I can get a full engine rebuild done for around $6,500. Without connections, it would be around $10,000. However, before I see you guys are saying 700 is surprisingly cheap, that $700 engine has 260,000 miles on it. So no, I don't think I'm gonna spend $700 on just the engine, by the way, and then also have to pay for labor costs for an engine that has the same amount of miles as my truck already does. I don't fucking think so. My truck had 280,000 miles. 280,000 miles on my truck. I'm not gonna put a new engine in that has the same amount of miles, basically. I don't want to rebuild a truck engine, chat. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I sat there on the side of the road I took a picture of my truck sitting there, and I'm not gonna lie, chat, I just kind of cried a bit. I looked at the photo on my phone of the truck and got so fucked up by nostalgia and sentimentality, and now I think back to it and I start tearing up, and I'm like, if that's how I felt when it happened, I don't want to know like how badly I would regret like just ditching the vehicle. Like I can't get rid of it. I can't get rid of that truck. I grew up with that truck. How am I supposed to get rid of something that's basically been a family member? I fucking grew up with it, dude. Okay, so for those of you wondering, what was wrong with the truck? I still don't know. I still don't know. But apparently, from just like a cursory overview of it, to the guy that towed it, that looked it over real quick, who's also the guy that might end up doing all the fixes on it, it was overfilled in oil by 3 quarts. And it smelled like it was mixed with like engine cleaner. They asked me, or not asked me, but they asked my family member if somebody deliberately sabotaged the truck. So I don't know all of the implications of that, but I didn't fucking do that. I have not touched the oil in that truck myself. I've always had somebody else do it. It's fucked. It's fucked. My truck is fucked. But yesterday got worse. Yesterday got worse. Yeah, that's it. My truck's fucking dead. Killed here for people that weren't here for the whole stream. My truck is dead. It needs a full engine rebuild. And 2 of my parents' dogs got into a fight when I walked out into the backyard, and I had to fucking front almost $2,000 for an emergency vet bill. The dogs are okay.